The stars did not sleep that night. They shimmered above the silver canopy of Eryndor, restless, flickering like 1,000 watchful eyes. And I, Eryndor, once guardian of peace, now a man of fury and longing, had only one thought, one vow, burning like fire beneath my ribs. I would bring her back, alive, untouched by shadow, even if I had to walk through the 9 hollow realms. Arielyn, my beloved. She had been stolen during the festival of moon petals, when the elves gather beneath the white blossoms of Talon and dance under the twin moons. One moment she stood beside me, her laughter drifting like mist, and the next the shadow swallowed her, leaving only the center of cold iron and cursed thorns. No sign, no tray, except, for one, a fallen petal from her hair, frozen in black frost. I tracked her for 6 days through ancient paths, each one older than time itself. The rivers whispered her name, the owls turned their heads when I passed, even the stones seemed to mourn. At last, my search led me to Mirzai, the forsaken grove. No song has been sung of that place for 500 years. The elves once banished all memory of it, for it is where the sorcerer Tharziel was exiled after the last moon war. It was there he waited now, among ruins twisted with grief and madness. I passed through gates of broken starlight and crossed bridges of thorn. Every step my sword Lireth pulsed in warning. And then I saw her. She was suspended in the air, surrounded by vines that bled dark magic, her silver dress torn, her eyes closed. A single moonbeam fell on her brow. Her beauty pierced me like an arrow. And beside her stood Tharziel, once Elven, now unbound from time and compassion. His voice echoed without sound.
Eryndor.
I gripped my blade. Release her. He tilted his head.
She is the key. Her heart holds the old light, the last spark of Talon's gift. With it, I will undo death.
I took a step forward. You will undo nothing but yourself. He raised his staff, and the shadows exploded. I ran. Not away from him, toward her, toward the one thing I would never let the darkness touch. Tharziel cast bolts of void fire. They seared the ground around me, but I kept moving. My sword clashed with his, dark steel meeting silver flame. I was faster, but he was crueler. Why her? I growled between blows.
Because she chose you.
He hissed.
Because she's light, and I was left to rot in the dark.
You were not left, I said, shoving him back. You chose your path. He screamed and summoned a beast from the shadows. Its body was like a wolf's, but made of smoke and bone. It lunged. I leaped. One slice, then another. Lireth blazed. The creature howled and vanished in embers. But I was bleeding now, from the shoulder and somewhere deeper.
Eryndor.
Her voice, weak but real. She was waking. I am here, I said, eyes locked on hers. Hold on. Arielyn raised his staff again. By this time, I threw my sword. Liras sang through the air and struck the vines around Arielyn. Light burst from the blade. The thorns burned away. She fell. I caught her. For a moment, all sound vanished. Only her heartbeat in my arms and my breath caught in my chest. I thought I lost you, I whispered, brushing hair from her face. Her voice was hoarse.
I called for you.
I heard, I said, across the stars. I heard. Behind me, Arielyn shrieked in rage. I turned, placing her gently behind me. No more running, I said to him. He charged. I met him bare-handed, fought with fists, fury and fire in my soul. Finally, I pinned him to the stone, his own broken staff at his throat. I pity you, I said, but I do not forgive you. He vanished into shadow, banished by the last spell of Lireth, which returned to my hand the moment I called its name. When I turned, Arielyn was standing, weak but tall.
You came.
She said.
You really came.
I stepped to her, cupping a cheek. Arielyn, even if the stars fell, even if the oceans dried, I would find you. She smiled, but there were tears in her eyes.
You always say that.
And I always mean it. She rested her forehead against mine.
Take me home.
Not yet. I reached into my cloak and took out a silver ring, woven with light thread made by the moon singers of Elven hold. Her breath caught.
Eryndor.
I almost lost you, I said. I won't wait another day. Marry me. Let me guard your light forever. She nodded, smiling through tears.
Yes.
I slid the ring onto her finger. The forest bloomed. The moon shone brighter. Somewhere in the distance, the river sang. And we walked out of the ruin, hand in hand, our hearts bound by moonlight and by a vow made not in words, but in love.